Hi, in this video let's talk about these colors. So where do you think you can incorporate these colors in your preparation? So the focus of this video is stick notes. So in the process of preparation, it's always important and essential to refer standard literature when you're practicing multiple choice questions. Take for example a topic called hardness in dental materials. So whenever you're practicing multiple choice questions from this specific topic, so what are different types of hardness? What are the criteria to categorize these hardness values into micro as well as macro? And what are different tests which are available to perform this micro hardness as well as macro hardness? So you can have numerous questions, numerous doubts. So in order to get more clarity, the best thing you can do is, rather than relying only on guides, referring standard textbooks. So by referring standard textbooks, you always have authentic information. You have more confidence in the process of preparation, which is essential. So to gain more confidence and to have authentic information, standard literature is always very much important. You need to refer standard textbooks, you need to refer standard reference articles. So how can you incorporate this, and why should you incorporate these stick notes in your textbook or in your standard literature? Take for example any PubMed indexed articles. Take for example hardness again. I said you have referred a topic called hardness in Phillips. So first time when you study the entire text, you underline various important points and then you understand the content. You prepare notes as per our customized notes format, and then you leave it. And after a week or after a month or after a few months, if you want to come back to the same topic again, don't you think it's quite challenging to again read out the entire text? So here you can incorporate these so-called stick notes. So as you can see in my text, I have actually incorporated stick notes in few chapters. So the objective here is to simplify your preparation, simplify your referring of standard textbooks. So what all is mentioned in your standard textbook, you can write down the summary here in these stick notes, as you can see, or you can even highlight certain important points in these stick notes, or you can even write down some additional points which are not available in text which you found elsewhere. So that's how you can actually make use of these stick notes, and you can paste them anywhere in any textbook, in any page, depending upon your convenience. So as I said, I have been referring hardness in Phillips. So I found out few relevant important points which are actually not found here. So I've added a stick notes here, and I've mentioned here short durometer test, Barkol hardness test, and their functions, right? Likewise, you take any chapter. I'll give you another example. Take for example contact angle and wetting. You can see I've added a stick notes here. I've just tried to write down the summary of the same points or the summary of this entire chapter in this small stick note, wherein I have mentioned the relation between the contact angle and wetting. Good wetting, obviously acute contact angle. No wetting 180 degrees, complete wetting 0 degrees. So I tried to summarize all those important points in these stick notes. So likewise, you can use your own ideas in order to incorporate either additional points or key points in that given chapter or in that given page, or maybe points which you feel are difficult to understand in simplified words. So you have numerous advantages by maintaining these stick notes. It's time consuming, but it's worth the time. As I keep on saying, making customized notes, incorporating stick notes in your preparation is really the key, because for the first time when you're going through text, it's fine. You'll spend some 30 to 40 minutes understanding the entire content. But next time when you come back to that same chapter in the same textbook, you should not waste much of your time again reading or studying the entire text. Rather, if you have these stick notes, you can save your time. At the same time, you have an opportunity to incorporate additional points in your stick notes. Likewise, I've added stick notes wherever possible during my revision, during my PG prep. And also you can see in chapter 3, regarding tarnish and corrosion, I've added a stick notes wherein I've mentioned that chromium is added to stainless steel so that it forms chromium oxide, which is a passivating layer, and this prevents further deterioration of metal, right? So additional points or the summary of the entire text or a key point can be entered in these stick notes. Likewise, we can go on and on and on. And my favorite, in fact, when I was referring dental cements during my prep, cavity varnishes, liners and bases, rather than going through the text repeatedly several times, I've added a stick note wherein I've just mentioned what a varnish is all about, what a liner is all about, and what a base is all about. Also, I couldn't find this information in Philips, so I have found this elsewhere, wherein I have added the same information here pertaining to thickness of various cements, pertaining to thickness of bases, liners and varnishes. You can see here in my stick notes I have added the thickness of bases, thin film liners, varnish or solution liners, suspension liners, thick film liners or cement liners, right? So you can keep on adding several stick notes based on your convenience, based on your time availability. Adding these colors to your preparation is good not just in philosophical terms but also in practical terms, because that's going to give you a lot of added benefit during your entire preparation. Remember, preparation is not something which is done overnight. It's not a T20. It's rather a test match wherein you perform consistently, you give your best consistently, believing in yourself, the fact that you're going to succeed. By the way, this stick notes is not very costly. It's very, very economical. You can buy plenty of these stick notes in any stationery book and use it to enhance your preparation. Wish you all the best. Love you all.